All right, y'all, back with another one for y'all. We're going to talk about vehicles equipped with lights, such as firefighters, police officers, ambulances. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. So I'm going to read this for y'all real quick. In each volunteer fire company, no more than 5 of the following officers may have their privately owned vehicles equipped with red lights or signal devices, which may be displayed only while en route to or at the scene of an emergency. Keyword emergency, so it have to be an emergency. The emergency medical service commander, the fire police of each volunteer fire company may have their privately owned vehicles equipped with red lights or signal devices designed to emit and isolate and rotate and blanking or other type of emission of light. The lights or signal devices may be flashed or oscillated or otherwise used only while the vehicle is at the scene of an accident, flood, or other emergency to which the volunteer fire company is responding. Ambulances may be equipped with or display red or white lights or signal devices. State vehicles used in response to oil or hazardous material spills may be equipped with or display red or white lights or signal devices. Service vehicles, rural letter carriers vehicles, slow-moving farm vehicles, tow trucks may be equipped with or display yellow or amber lights or signal devices. State vehicles designated for emergency use by Commissioner of Correction may be equipped with or display red lights or signal devices. The blue, red, or white lights or signal devices may be flashed or oscillated or otherwise used only while en route to or at the scene of an emergency, and their use does not relieve an emergency vehicle from otherwise giving an audible warning as required elsewhere in the Maryland vehicle law. The yellow or amber lights or signal devices permitted on vehicles under paragraph of this subsection may be flashed or oscillated or otherwise used only in the course of official duties to indicate to the public that the vehicle is a slow-moving vehicle or otherwise impeding traffic. An emergency vehicle of a foreign state may be equipped with any light or signals as provided by the subsection or as permitted by the state in which the vehicle is registered. The use of any light or signal permitted under this paragraph is limited to an emergency vehicle as defined 11 subsection 118 of this article, responding to an emergency or pursuing a volunteer or equipped with an audible signal as provided in this section. Farm vehicles as defined in subsection 11, 124 of this article, which are privately owned by members of volunteer fire companies, ambulance, rescue squad, fire departments, law enforcement agencies, may be equipped with the lights or signals as permitted by the state in which the vehicle is registered. But such lights or signals may be used while the vehicle is in this state only by those personnel when under the circumstances authorized under subsection C2 of this section. In addition to the penalties provided in Title 27 of this article, any person convicted of a violation of this section may have his driving privileges suspended for a period of 30 days, and the registration of the vehicle may be suspended for a period of 30 days, notwithstanding that the owner of the vehicle may not be the operator at the time of the offense unless the owner proves to the satisfaction of the administration that he had no control over the use or display of a light or signal device and could not prevent the violation of this section. A police vehicle, when used as an emergency vehicle, may but need not be equipped with flashing red or blue light specified in this section, except as provided in subsection C2 of this section. The flashing light described in subsection B and C of this section may not be used on any vehicle other than an emergency vehicle, service vehicle, or school vehicle. The use of the signal equipment described in this section impose on drivers of other vehicles the obligation to yield the right-of-way and stop as required in Title 21 of this article, mounted on a roof or outside rear in front of the vehicle. Now, the lights may not be used, people, unless it's an emergency. So pulling me over because I was quote unquote speeding that's not an emergency. Pulling me over because I quote unquote don't have no Maryland state tags on my car is not an emergency. This is not the state of Maryland vehicle. This is my own personal car. It's not the state of Maryland car. Why would I ride around with state of Maryland tags when it's not the state of Maryland car? The state of Maryland ain't paid for this car. I paid for it. It's time to wake up, people. And ignorance to the law is no excuse. If they violating these codes and these regulations, they liable. They can be held liable. It tells you right here. It tells you. I just read the whole thing. They get penalties for violating these laws and regulations. They get penalties as well. The police, the fight, all of them, they get penalties for improper use of the lights. It have to be emergency. If it's not an emergency, they not rushing to no crime scene or none of that. What crime have you committed for just traveling, from going from point A to point B or anything of that nature? If it's no hurt, harm, or danger, it's not a crime. It's that simple. If you want to get more into it and you want to check more out about it, check it out. I'm gonna give you the facts. Because I ain't making no laws up. I ain't just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to just make up some laws. I'm going to give it to you. And you can read it for yourself. What that say? Maryland Criminal Law and Motor Vehicle Handbook, 2001 edition. You can check this out yourself. Read it, people. Read it. Land of the free, home of the brave. That's what it's called, right? Land ain't free if you ain't out here being brave. Embrace your rights. Stand for your rights. Know your rights. It's going to require some reading. If you don't like to read, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm serious about my life, and when it comes to my life, I don't play with it. So this ain't nothing to play. I'm serious about mine. So yeah, and if it require reading for me to get by in life and get past and understand what's going on in this world, then guess what? That's what I'm gonna do, because my time is precious and my life is precious, and ain't nobody gonna play with it. It's that simple. I'm out.